Well, welcome in everybody. I am got to pull up this onto the screen and do a double over real quick because I was running a little bit behind. We had a long stream earlier in the day. Let me just lock this in with our NFL. For some reason, again, I don't know why my computer does this, but it insists that I lock everything in with baseball, in with football. We got a big stream tonight. We got a guest coming in with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. So welcome into Doug and Scooby. Hello, Mike Beachman. Hopefully, your birthday was good. T-Bone, hello, welcome in. Great to see everybody. We'll have more friends coming in throughout the night. Um, Let me pull up. I usually have my blocker up here. So let's get the blocker up here. I won't have the game here until about 1 minute before. Let me real quick just run down the opening here as we usually do with everything here on the channel, and go over here and click up and pull up some statistical information which we need. Bump, bump, bump. And there we go there. All right, let's look at this real quick. Today's game features a live stream between the Texas Rangers at your Tampa Bay Rays. Texas Rangers, Tampa Bay Rays live. We're glad you're here. Share it out. Tell everybody about it. Get everybody over here watching tonight with us. It's going to be a fun game. Texas Rangers coming in with a record of 55 and 52. They're going to come with a lineup of Langford, Duran, Nimmo, Berger, Foscue, Lopez, Cully, Osuna, and Diaz. Pitcher on record today, starting pitcher is going to be Gore with an ERA of 4.82 coming in to tonight. Alex Hernandez, hello, welcome in. Rishi Rich, I love that name. Welcome in, Rishi Rich. For your homestanding Tampa Bay Rays, 62 and 44 record. Diaz, Aaron Aranda, Caminero, Villani, DeLuca, Simpson, Williamson, Fortes, Walls. Pitcher on the mound tonight is going to be Legumina, 3.95 ERA. Again, live stream tonight. It is your Texas Rangers versus your Tampa Bay's Rays. Rangers versus Rays. Cowboys versus Fish. However you want to put it, it's going to be a fun night. We're going to have a good time here tonight. We're also going to have a special presentation. You guys, I know I've done some work with DK Bats. Shortly after we get the game started here in about 2 minutes, 3 minutes, we're going to be bringing in Tim McCullough, senior executive over there at DK. Does a great job with everything they do. We're going to talk about a presentation that was recently done. You guys know that we love these presentations that they do. And tonight, we are going to be talking a lot about this person, Nancy Nickerson. Nancy Nickerson. We're going to be talking about her and her Legacy Edition tribute that she has. A lot more to come on that a little bit later on. Tim will be in to talk baseball. If you guys remember from some of our past broadcasts, Tim is extremely, extremely educated when it comes to the game of baseball and very well versed in fantasy baseball. I thought I knew a lot. He makes me look like I'm a 10th grader. So I'm excited to have him here. He brought a lot of value to the show before, and it's going to be good once we get going. So just waiting to get Tampa Bay and MLB to give us the feed here. And as soon as I get that, we will be rocking right here on the show. If you're brand new, say hello to say hello to us in the chat. Doug says my mic's low. We need to bring it up. Let me take a look at my numbers over here, Doug. Yep, I see that. I see where it went down. Doug, let me know if that's good. Let me know if that's a good number right there now. I was over here moving stuff, and I think I knocked it down a little bit here. So I'll wait Doug to give me the clearance. I'm just waiting on right now for MLB to give me the feed on the game. I don't know why they're not. Let me see if I can jump over here. Nope, didn't work with that one. So come over here to there, and then come down to our game. There we go. I got the full warm up now. So now I'm just waiting for, thank you. Thank you, Doug. I love my moderators. We've got a great team on here helping us with this. I hope you're excited about tonight. It's going to be great baseball with these two teams, two great organizations. We're going to have a lot of fun. Hello, Debbie Bernfeld. Welcome in. Can't find a live feed. Couldn't find a live feed last night. Really grateful, Pete. Appreciate it. Hey, Scooby, we're glad you found our channel. We had a great stream a little bit earlier. Alex Hernandez is in here with us now. We had a great stream a little bit earlier. We had over, I think our peak concurrent was 515 watching, something like that, 515. Picked up 91 subscribers. So I love it when we have days like that. So anything that we do tonight is just icing on top of it here. As soon as MLB gives it to us, it's usually about 1 minute before. We've got a 6:40 game time. They're showing all of the broadcasters right now. So I know we're getting close. Let me pull that up just a hair. Tampa Bay team is talking over everything. Hey, Koya, welcome in from around the globe. Love you coming in here. Appreciate you coming in here. The Tampa Bay Rays have taken the field. That's a good sign. Texas Rangers lineup: Langford, Duran, Nimmo, Berger, Lopez, Colley, Osuna, Foscue, and Diaz. Elena Jones, hello. It's illegal to show the game, Elena Jones. If you understood with YouTube, that is completely illegal to rebroadcast or retelecast the game. So I will give you the best that we give you, and I think if you give us a chance, you'll enjoy yourself over here. All right, let me see if we got a feed coming over. It is booting up right now, so we're just a couple seconds away. Once we get set up here, we'll bring in our guest tonight to chat with us and have some fun on the channel. Just got to wait for the catch. It's the hardest part, is waiting for the 3D to load. Stefan, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Legomina getting his final warm-ups on the mound right now as we're sitting here. There we go. It's coming in with 3D. Let me bring it up here the way we need it. Over to an action shot. Love that little dog. Okay, let's pull it up here on the screen. We've got that set. Let's take it up just a hair. Give you guys a little bit better look. We're good there. I'm just still waiting for them to kick in. They're still showing the catcher over there. All right, there we go. Action shot. It'll just take a minute. Let's stay here right now to start. Let's get your first pitch here on the game coming in. Legomina, and there's a long fly ball way back at the track down into the corner. First pitch, 1 out. Wow, that was a stroke right there to start the game off. Hopefully you'll like what we're doing, Elena. So let me just finish up getting this quickly organized because there's stuff on my screen that I don't want to see. There we go there. And we'll get you caught up, and let me get you timed up, and then we're going to get our guest in here. Takes me just a minute to do so. All right, let me pause. Not the one I wanted. All right, let me pause there so we can get the second pitch. And let's get this set up so we can get action shot. Come on, let's go. Man, it does not want to give me the action shot tonight. Love when, there we go. Thank you, MLB. That's what we needed right there. All right, Duran is stepping in. He's got an 0-1 pitch. Let me get us timed up, and then we'll get our guests into here. As I am a little bit behind trying to get that set. There's the 0-2. All right. Pitch coming in now is the ball outside, so it's 1-2. And we'll get you hammered and set up here on this next pitch because I can see Legomina up on the hill ready to go. He's doing his rock back and forth. Here comes the pitch coming home. Fly ball, right field, down the line, playable, foul. All right, I'm excited to have tonight coming in with us and hanging here, Tim McCullough with DK Sports. Let's bring him into the screen. And over here, let me get my overlay. And camera number 1. I just got to find it real quick. Ground ball over to third, over to short, backhanded over to first. Tampa's going to get a 1-2-3. Hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. Well, now we'll get our guests in because that's a lot easier. Guest 1. Hello, Tim. How are you, sir?
Hey, how are you, Pete?
I am doing good. I'm going to get you in right down here on the corner. Just
Perfect.
give me a second to get you set on there. We'll go with Tampa Bay Blue tonight because they're at home. We got 2 outs quickly in the inning. Looks like they're going to go 1-2-3 tonight. I'm thinking Legomina up on the hill. We're excited to have you in here tonight.
Yeah, it's great to be here.
We're going to have some fun calling this one, talking a little baseball, doing a little bit of a DK tribute tonight. as we'll talk about that. We'll do that in the third, as doing if we roll with that. If that's okay with you, sound good?
I'm sure.
Awesome. There's another pitch, Legomina. He's got 0-2 on the batter right now. Let me get my game day for MLB up here. Nimmo is up there on the hill. Let's call this last one, then Tim and I will talk here. Here's the Rock and the Fire 0-2, down low for a ball. You get to see much Tampa Bay or Texas when you're watching baseball and everything?
I've gotten to see a few Rays games. I haven't seen many Rangers games at all.
Okay.
I
There's the
don't know.
pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Shortstop over. Nice soft flow over to first. That'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3. Go the Rangers in the first. Diaz, Aranda, and Caminero coming up for Tampa Bay. If you're just joining us, we are doing the Texas Rangers versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Hit that subscribe, say hello, share out the stream. Let's get as many in here as we can. We got 54 watching already. And YouTube, I'm calling you out. Share out the stream. Let more know about it. Tim, baseball's been in your life quite a bit. Why don't you just give everybody who might be meeting you for the first time just a little overview of baseball in your life through the years?
Baseball in my life. Well, I've been a baseball fan all my life. I mean, it goes back to, my dad introducing me to the Dodgers back in the 70s. He was a Dodgers fan because he grew up in Brooklyn, and he went back to the old Brooklyn Dodgers.
Right.
Um, and it's funny. I didn't watch a lot of baseball in the '80s and the early part of the '90s, and then somebody introduced me to fantasy baseball, and that kind of got me back in. And I started writing about fantasy baseball about 25 years ago, and since then, it's only deepened my love of the game. I love watching baseball now. Um, I keep up on all the players. I enjoy writing about the game.
Right. You do a lot of baseball writing, which is impressive, and you're published, and your fantasy knowledge. You're giving yourself not the credit you should. You've been involved in fantasy, and you are very intricate in the details and the understanding of everything. And I love it. I love your knowledge, and we're gonna have some
Mm.
fun here with you tonight, talking Tampa Bay Rays sending up Diaz, Aranda, Caminero, and Velade. If we get that far, Elena, you're good. We're glad you're here. 817 Ace says, "Go Rangers." All fans are welcome here. Here's the one challenge with the Texas pitcher, Mackenzie Gore. 6-8 record, throws a lot of home run balls. His whip is 131, ERA at 4.82, but he gives up the deep ball too much. Center of the plate action problems. Here's first pitch coming in. Fly ball right field. Uh-oh. This is carrying at the wall. It's a track. It's gone. Lead off home run for Diaz. Where was that pitch? If it's in the middle, if it's in the middle of the plate. Let's see.
That
That
was a
was
meatball.
okay, so it was middle in. It was middle, though, middle of the plate. It's 99 miles an hour exit velocity off the bat, 372 feet away. It was a four-seam fastball at 94 miles an hour, and Diaz just jumped on it and crushed it. Wow.
Uh,
Well,
he, he was
that's the way to
he
get
was
started.
probably sitting. He was probably sitting on that fastball.
Sitting, and I
He was
mean,
waiting for it.
when you go middle, I mean, anywhere middle where it's tied into that, you're trouble. So and Texas' starter has had that
Yeah.
issue. you know. So we'll see how it goes on that. Hey Pete, do you like Bruce Springsteen? He's okay. I mean, it's not like I'm chasing him down, but he's earned his stripes as a Hall of Famer. I'd like to see the Hall of Fame in Cleveland one day. I keep saying I'm going to do that. I've got to get that done. So Tampa Bay, Tim has
Uh,
played. I think they've played to me over their heads a little bit. That's me. They played well, but they've played better than I anticipated.
oh, the Rays they've been dynamite. I mean, they've been fading a little bit lately, but their problem is offense.
Yeah,
They don't have the offense really to support
what they're doing.
the rest of the team. They need at least one more bat, if not two, because you've got the top 3, 4 guys, and then after that,
It falls off a little bit. That
there's
pitch is
not a
a
lot of depth in that
ball
lineup.
outside. 2-1 right now on the hitter. Aranda up, Caminero, the third baseman, the monster hitting home run participation. Caminero will be your third hitter of the inning. Here comes a pitch and fouled off 2-2. Looking forward to what we're going to see today here in this one. It has the potential to be a very high scoring game. potentially. I would say the over would be my play in this one. It's sitting at 7.5, I think it was. What was the sit when I looked at it first start of the game? 7.5 or 8.5?
Yeah,
It
well,
is 7.5.
given Gore's tendency to give up the home runs, I would say yes.
Yeah,
I agree with you. I would take the over here.
and that's the challenge. He just gives up too many. He gets up in the zone, and his spin rate goes down. And the next thing you know, they're driving it. And we got a lefty on lefty situation here, 2-2. Fly ball, deep left center field. On the track, going to bang, bounce up against the St. Pete Clearwater sign. And he's going to be into second, driving the other way with a double. So far, two batters, probably a sum total of about 800 feet almost between the two batters. Good Lord.
Yeah.
Who do you think the Rays will get? Scooby, it's too hard to prognosticate all that. There's so many factors going into that. I love all these guys that are all over TikTok and everything. Oh, here's where they're going. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. There's a lot of money, there's a lot of triggers. Plus with not knowing what could happen at the end of the year, there's a lot of openness about the lockout. You could have a lot of teams just say, I'm going to go out all out after this one because who knows? We might be off for a little bit. Could
Yeah.
see it. Could see it.
No.
I hope not. I hope not. Caminero takes the ball inside. I'm still going to go and I'll find independent baseball. I'm lucky. I have an independent league 25 minutes from me. So,
Yeah, it's funny. I can't. Yeah, it's really hard to reconcile the whole idea of the owners just blowing things up. I mean, baseball is, they're trending in the right direction in terms of revenue and all of that, and attendance. I mean, it just kind of built things back up after the pandemic,
yeah,
and now you're gonna tear it all down again.
foul ball.
I you know, they keep looking to the players to solve their problems, and I just don't see the players giving in.
Yeah, I don't see him giving in either. 1-2 right now to Caminero. I know the owners need to try to get things back in stride. I hope they don't blow it up. We remember the last time we had a big strike and Ripken had to come back and save them with 21-31. So I don't know who's going to come back and save them this time. Is it 1-2 coming into Caminero, fouls it off another one? If you are brand new, say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. We got 100 watching. Come on, YouTube. Push us over 100. Let's get up to 150 to 200 watching tonight. Nanny Pooh Bear, good evening and welcome in. I just don't know if there's something out there that can, if you're right, the fans are on track right now. Crowds are growing. You go and kill the game. You can change that real quick.
Well, yeah, I mean, people will stay away from the game if they perceive one side or the other being really evil. They just won't go.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not cheap to go to a ball game now in the first place.
No, it's not at all. Not at all.
You know, if you disincentivize people by creating all kinds of bad will, they're just going to spend their money elsewhere. There's
They
plenty of
will.
entertainment out there.
Caminero cranks up and he can't get it. He loses the changeup. That's a strikeout.
Strike three! You're out!
I would say that's Ken Kaiser, but he never smiled. He never smiled. Will there be more than 7 runs? Eric, welcome in. I think so. I'm saying yes. I'm saying go the over. Let's see. Louis Leakalin. Hello, Louis. What's up? Ryan Velati up there. 1 out in the inning. Runner on second. 1-0 game already. Tampa Bay trying to put runs up early. The left-hander in there at the set. Looks back. Kicks and deals. Ball upstairs. We'll see if they can put up some runs. I say they're going to have 2 or 3 runs in this inning. Maybe even
Wow.
4. Maybe
That's a bold prediction.
The Texas Rangers starter has been giving up runs in the first inning and giving up home runs. And there's middle again, and that may land in the third deck.
Oh yeah, that's
Where
gone.
did that hit? My God. It just came back onto the field. That is gone. Holy.
I don't think it's come down yet, Pete.
It landed in the center field when it bounced off of something. 107 miles an hour off the bat, 420 feet away. He turned around an 85-mile-an-hour changeup, and he hit one literally to Texas, I think. They can go collect it there. Holy
I,
cow.
I might have bounced off the space station.
Yeah. Tim, middle again. It's dead
Yeah.
center. It's dead center in the bottom box, right below the middle box. I mean, I said this is this guy's problem. Here we are, 3-0, Texas down in the first. When the Orioles won, and I need the Rays to fall back a little bit. Jim Wilson, hello, friend. Welcome in. Great to see you. If you're brand new, my name is Pete. This is the show. My guest tonight is Tim McCullough of DK Baseball Clinics. We're going to talk a little bit about DK and everything in the second inning, and then do a tribute in the third inning. We got some good stuff coming up with our friends from DK. That thing, it went off the top of one of those poles up there at the top of
Yeah.
the building. That thing would have been third deck. There's no
Yeah.
doubt about it.
Was that was the last pitch? Was that a sinker?
The one for the home run, or the one that
Yeah.
just went out? The home run was a changeup,
Really?
85-mile-an-hour changeup.
Wow.
Johnny DeLuca, your center fielder in there now, everybody. Hit that sub if you're new. Say hello in the chat. We don't charge anything. I'm not like other creators out there. I don't require you money to chat with us in the chat if you're new to us. All fans are welcome on this channel, no matter who you root for. We treat each other with respect. We have a good time. And it's just different. It's different than what you're used to in other places.
Yeah.
Under on Gore, FS looking good right now. Yeah.
Yeah. And he's given up 15 home runs, 16 home runs this season.
I watched him in the preseason and just got hammered. Hammered. So, and this has been Texas's challenge this year. They need pitching. They need pitching bad.
Well, yeah. I mean, they've had just a plethora of injuries. I meing, it's just the injuries one
Killer.
after the other. So
ball down low, 2-2.
About all kinds of problems with the bullpen. They just have not had a good time.
No, not at all. Ground
No.
ball tapped over to third, charging it over to first. That's going to be your second out of the inning. BBO Music. Hello, BBO. What's up? Welcome into the party tonight. Sub it up if you're new. Let's say we're going to look for 150 in minimum on the subscriber count. 150. Eric, over 8.5. Yeah, you should have taken it when I told you to take it at 7.5. Now you got to play up because of the runs in the first. All right, here comes Simpson. This guy drives me nuts. He seems like he should be an easy strikeout candidate, yet he keeps putting it in play and getting on base every time I watch Tampa. He drives me nuts.
Yeah. He's just he's got a great eye.
Yeah.
He really does.
And speed. He can fly.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing,
Oh my God, he can fly.
Yep. I know. I mean, batting 293. That's not bad.
He's fifth in the AL with 293, which is amazing. When you're talking top five, yeah, in the American League, come on, that's great. Azamat, welcome in. Great to see you. Welcome in, friends. Again, if you're brand new, say hello. We welcome all fans in here.
Yeah.
Ball down low, 1-2. Our good friend E-Dash should be here at some point. He's a big Texas fan.
Yeah. What Simpson needs to learn to do, though, is that he needs to learn how to take walk. His walk rate's only 5%. I mean, that's low. I mean, the major league average is around 8.5%. So
yes,
that's low. If he needs to learn how to take walk.
Yep, absolutely. I agree with you. J-Dad says, I just subbed. I have 7.5 runs. Good luck. You should crush that. I hope you do. Here's the pitch. Tapped foul. We are watching the Tampa Bay Rays at home, hosting the Texas Rangers. This is a live stream on YouTube. Help us out by sharing it out and having some fun. And we're calling out the YouTubers to share out the stream. That algorithm's going to find these two teams tonight. Swing and a miss, strike 3. He goes right past him. What was that? 95 on a sinker, they're calling it. Looked more like a little cheese than it did that. While we're sitting here in between innings, Tim, why don't you tell everybody a little bit about DK?
All right. DK Baseball, what we do is we seek to honor people who better their community and through the game of baseball. But we don't look for people that fill up the stat sheets or seek fame. We look for the people who work in the shadows of the game, people who are behind the scenes, people who would rather not um, be in the limelight. That's something that all of our recipients have in common. They're all people who would rather not be in the limelight, um, and they're people who should be honored for what they do because they don't seek um, compensation or any kind of glory. They try and keep glory on others and put smiles on other people's faces. And those are the kind of people that we look for. Um, and we have a series of bats that we hand out. This is that we call it the Legacy Series of bats.
Custom,
Uh,
very nice bats, extremely
yeah,
nice bats.
where we try to honor people's legacy within the game. And I handed out a bat just last night. And we're going to talk about Nancy Nickerson a little bit later.
Yep, third inning. We'll get in and talk about Nancy and do that. Let everybody get in here, be with us. TZ, you had the no runs first inning. I wish I could have chatted with you beforehand. I would have told you to take the over and say yes. There's going to be runs because just the way that pitcher is. Will Tampa score 6, Eric? How long? Here's the thing. I don't know how long they're going to leave their starter in, but their bullpen hasn't been as strong. So if I was going to take something, if I was playing, I would play. If you can push at 6 or win at 7, I would play the over. All right, here we go. Coming in here, we've got Berger, Lopez, and Cully this inning. First base, shortstop, center fielder, back to back to back here. Let's see if they can get going and get something going. Jake Berger hitting 238 on the year, 19 home runs, 66 driven in. Justin Ray says, does Texas have four runs in them? Oh,
We'll
I don't know.
see.
We'll see. I
See.
can't. Yeah, I can't jump on that one. Texas is a
Yeah,
good hitting
I
team,
don't.
but
They've had offensive problems too. It's just not a big hitting team. There's a whole bunch of guys on this team that just have not launched this year.
yeah, I love this team. Lawrence Lau, welcome in. I love the Texas team. I mean, I watched them a couple years ago where they went and won the whole daggone thing and just took
Yeah,
things to it, went crazy, but everything was clicking for them. Everything
yeah,
was clicking that year.
yeah. Everybody was hitting, and that's what they're not getting now. They're just not getting the kind of hitting that they really should. I mean, Evan Carter is not hitting. Nemo started out the year pretty well, but he hasn't been hitting him late. Um, Berger gives him some power, but 238 batting average. Corey Seager's been an absolute disaster this
Oh,
year.
he's
I mean,
been horrible.
I think he's cooked. I think he's done.
That's a
Um,
shame, boy. That really went down quick.
yeah, he just kind of fell off of a cliff. Um, it's been really bad, and it's too bad because he was a great player for
Oh,
many
incredible
years.
player, incredible
He's
player,
just not,
and
just
popped up.
not
Berger
hitting.
pops it up, short right field. That's going to be playable, and that's an out. The Texas fan base, great people, man. They love their sports down in Texas. Everyone that I've ran into, I love dealing with them. Static Track says, hey, they've been hitting the good this last week. Yep, so has Detroit, so has the Orioles. Some of the teams that have been struggling have been starting to stick a little bit, and that's good. It's going to make an interesting second half. You know. Here comes
Yeah.
Nicky Lopez hitting 309 on the year.
All right. Well, at this point now, it's all about do you buy or do you sell at the deadline?
Yeah, you
And
got to make up your mind where you are on that. First pitch
yeah,
comes in, that's a
and,
strike.
it's a tough decision when you've got a whole group of teams who are just one or two games out of a wild card spot. I mean,
Absolutely.
what do you do then? You've had basically a losing record for most of the first half, but you're still within shooting distance of a playoff spot. Do you buy or do you sell?
Do you buy or do you sell? We got 2 strikes on Lopez after a challenge call by Tampa Bay, and that's going to be a strike. 817 says Corey's done. We will trade him for what we can get. I don't know how much you're going to get. That's the problem. Popped up down the left field line. Arena coming flying. Third baseman Caminero is going to over the shoulder. and grabbed that one. 2 outs. I don't know what you could get for Seager right now, and I'm really surprised. I mean, I really liked it when Texas picked him up. I thought it was a great acquisition, take away from the Dodgers at that point. But
Right.
hey, Texas might need to be in some revamp situation where I would go back and as I tell every team, I think it starts and ends with your getting your players in place that you want for your sticks, and then going and building your staff, whether it's pulling from the minors or it's trading for it. You almost have to have three, one and a half now to be in the mix. That's the scary part. You know,
Yeah. The thing is that with Seager, you're not going to get anything for him in a trade. He's you know, you're
up
not
in
going to get
age, yeah,
anything. His value is right now. His value is basically zero outside of the Texas organization. So
I
it's
agree.
tough.
Cam Culley up there now. Culley tries to bunt, pulls it back. 1-1 pitch to him. Ooh, strike on the corner, 1-2. 1-2. Tampa Bay in their home whites with the Rays across it. They got that old Devil Ray logo on their right hand sleeve. Texas in the road grays. Line drive down the left field line over the third baseman. That could be two. Simpson over to clean it up. Culley flying into second. He's going to slide in there. No throw. That's a 2-out double. That's a good spot for Texas right there.
Yeah. Well, they got a chance here.
And there's Legomina. That's his challenge. There is a spinning breaking ball mid center of the plate with 2 strikes on the hitter. You can't just give that up. You got to stay away from that.
Yeah. Yep.
James, welcome in. James Atkins says, let's go Texas Rangers.
You got to put him away.
Are we getting a pitching change already? We are. We're
No.
getting a pitching change. It must be a bullpen day for Tampa because
Huh.
he's going to the pen. We're going to get Seymour, the left-hander, coming in.
Wow.
Wow,
That was a quick hook.
yeah. We're in the second inning. Good gravy. Troy McDonald, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. We won it. We won it all recently, so it seems as though our guys don't really. I don't know if they don't really care. I think it's a different chemistry. Ace, 817 Ace in the house. I think it's a different chemistry. That team that won for Texas, they walked on the field like they knew they were going to win. They clicked. They had. I think if you go back and look at their numbers for runners in scoring position with 2 outs or runners in scoring position for game-winning opportunities, they were one of the best in baseball that year, turning it around. And that just makes a lot of play into it when you can hit in those key situations. Tom Fisher, welcome in. Says the Rangers have their work cut out for themselves, folks. Welcome in, Tom. Good to see you. So that's crazy. Pitching change that early.
Yeah, really.
We didn't even get through the lineup one time. You don't usually see that. Osuna's the left fielder coming up to hit. I don't think it was an injury. I didn't see anything marked for an injury. They're not talking about an injury on the broadcast. So,
Oh. Hmm.
and it's funny. I guess they weren't playing for it too because they're not even going to a break. They just stayed. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Seymour's in there ready to pitch. That's the craziest pitching change I've ever seen. First pitch comes in. That's a strike. Lefty on lefty situation. Seymour's got to be in there for at least 3 hitters. 4.64 ERA this year. 115 WHIP in 73 plus innings pitched. Now, will Seymour give him 4 innings? He could be. Seymour says 5 to 6 innings, getting Langomina some work. We'll see how it works.
Hmm.
Of course, they put the new lid on this Tampa Bay location, but they're talking about this new stadium they want to build. Interesting stuff. I wonder if that'll all go through. Orlando's beating down the door to get a team. They got a billionaire down there that just wants to throw cash into it. Eric Woodward, hello, welcome in. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, 2-1. They're showing all this work that pitchers, it looks like pitchers or players were doing Some of the infielders doing some backhand drills.
Hmm. Yeah, Seymour's pitched pretty well. He's had a pretty good year for them. 73 innings. I mean, he's got a 4.64 ERA, but a 115 whip, striking out, 10 and a half batters per 9 innings. Not bad. Not bad at all.
There you go. Ground ball over, and that's the out. That's the end of the inning. After 1.5, got 3-0 Tampa Bay. They're coming to hit. Williamson, Fortes, and Walls all due in. Williamson, Fortes, and Walls all due in here. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. Tim and I would love to welcome you into the stream tonight. When we get to the third inning, in between the middle of the third, we're going to recognize a nice presentation and talk about it. DK Baseball does it a lot, and they honored Nancy Nickerson. We're going to talk a lot about that in just a little bit. I hope you're hanging tight with what we're doing. And again, congratulations to Nancy. Tim had a really nice event last night. We're going to talk about that and honor her as well. We're proud to be partnering with DK and what they do. The power of positivity, recognition, and support can do a lot for people, and that's what we're all focused on doing. Who's your pick to win everything right now, Tim? Who's your pick in the East? If you had to say right now who would come out, and I'll give you mine right after yours. Let's see if we're close.
In the American League East?
Not American League and National League. Who do you think coming all the way through right now? You can't do anything because you got changes are going to happen in the next 62 hours.
Yeah, that's going to be a big. I'd love to answer this question in about 72 hours. But if you're going to pin me to it now, I actually think the Red Sox are going to come back and win the division in the AL. I think they're gonna take it all in the AL.
Oh, okay.
Yep. And in the National League, I mean, you can't bet against the Dodgers. You just can't.
Yeah. They're going to, my prediction is the Dodgers are going to go by Scooble, and they're just going to run away with the rest of the National League pretty much because, I mean, one thing they do have the hitting, but my God, they have the pitching. If you put Scooble in there with Mariano and Otani, and I mean, oh my God,
that would be completely unfair.
It reminds me back. There's a swing and a miss, 0-2 right now to Williamson. If they do that, it reminds me when the Orioles had that 20-game winners back in '66, and they, swept the Dodgers and everything because they had the pitching. Paul Engel, welcome in. Good to see you, buddy. I would say for me, in the American League, I give you props on the Red Sox and what they've been doing. I don't think it's the Yankees, and I don't think it's Tampa Bay, honestly. If I had to do it, God. I still want to go with the West. I still want to go with Seattle, but
Seattle's been flat.
Yeah, they've been so flat. I mean, I really love them.
And there's nobody in the Central.
Texas, that's a nice pitch right there. Looking at it, Williamson goes down swinging. That's an out. God, it's hard right now with what you're sitting with what Boston's done. Nanny Pooh Bear says, "Go Reds." The Central. God, and Cleveland hadn't done anything. I like the Brewers. I think I'm predicting the Brewers to go after a pitcher or two, and I think the Brewers could give some fits to the end. Do they have enough to go all the way through? I don't know.
The thing about the Brewers is that they've got the prospects.
Oh yeah,
to go out and get whatever they want. I mean, you talk about nailing Scooble. The Brewers have a good shot at getting Scooble.
Yeah, well, they could. Fortes pops up to the first baseman on a soft pop fly. 2 outs, and that's going to bring up Walls.
They're definitely going to be in the mix at the end of the season. There's no question they're going to be in the playoffs. I just don't see them getting by the Dodgers.
I don't see anybody getting by the Dodgers. I really don't. I don't care who it is. I think if they come out and just do what they're supposed to on a regular basis, not even going and having a monster time, just everybody playing their normal expectations of what they do, you can't keep up with them.
Yep.
You can't keep up with them. And
Nope.
they've got the bullpen too now lined up. Popped up
Yeah.
foul. Walls, no balls, 2 strikes to him.
Yeah. They've got all of this. I mean, they've got Otani, now sitting on the shelf as far as pitching goes. That is the most purposeful, you know, thing I've ever seen. I mean,
Oh yeah.
there's no question that they're worried about October. They're not worried about now.
Yeah, which kind of hurts him for all-time stats. He could be knocking up some stats and putting some stuff away, you know. But yeah, I think he's on the shelf for a reason. I agree.
But he's already done
Strike
so
three,
much.
swing and a miss. That'll end it. Go ahead.
Now
We're done the inning. Go ahead.
he's already done so much though as a player. What more accolades does he need? You know, I mean, you say, yeah, he could be racking up great stats. Well, so what? These guys, they want to win. They want to win in October. That's what they want. They want to win the World Series. I don't think Otani really cares about the individual stats.
Yeah, I could be. He's getting paid. He's getting money. He's just playing to have fun now. Eric, no
No,
11
this
runs
is
in this
true.
game.
You know,
No, I don't think there's 11 runs in this game, Eric.
I mean,
Uh,
the guy is set for life.
oh yeah, his grandkids are set for life. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, when you got that much money, I mean, it's just ridiculous. You get to a point where it's not even something you worry about. You go
Nope.
and you do your thing, and then you go live your life and just take all the money. And if you
Yeah.
feel like picking up and eating in Italy tomorrow, you do.
He could wallpaper his bathroom with dollar bills.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. But we're having fun here. It is the end of the second. We're heading to the third. Foscue, Diaz, and Langford due up here. 891 in the lineup. If you're brand new, hit that subscribe today. We're working to get to 150. We broadcast over 100 games for baseball, over 100 for NFL each year. This year for baseball, we are at on a pace for 120. On a pace for 120.
That's amazing.
We keep busy. This is our second game today. We had our first one this afternoon and had a real good
Oh,
stream this
you've
afternoon.
already done a game today? Oh my goodness.
I did the Orioles and Tigers earlier today. They went 12 innings. We did all 12 and had a great stream. Had over 500 watching, and it was a
Oh
great day.
wow.
So, Lando got TV. What's up? Do you think Ezekiel D will get more than 1.5 hits and RBIs? At least get 2 of the 3. Oh God. I mean, it's close. He's 0 for 1 today already. I don't know. That's a tough one. The only thing you have in your favor is the pitcher for Texas staying in the middle of the plate. He's already shown that today, so who knows what'll happen. Bucks call Gangenhouse. What's up, Bucks? How you doing? Ground ball over to short, backhanded over to Thirst. Nice play. One away. Sub it up if you're new. Hit that like today. The simple things that are free help the channel a lot.
Wow. That's amazing, Pete.
Yeah, we keep busy.
Yeah, I guess so. My goodness.
It's like, what is my dog barking at? What's the chances? I mean, it's possible. It's possible. Anytime you lose that first at bat, I worry about trying to hit it for the game. Especially when you're talking 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
No balls, 1 strike right now. It's a left-hander on the hill. Seymour pitching to Diaz. Lefty on righty situation. Outside for a ball. That could have been called. Didn't get the test. These announcers are really just honing in on these Tampa Bay guys doing skill stuff. I don't know what they're so crazy about tonight. I've seen more players doing the Washington workout than I've ever seen.
Uh-huh.
Ball outside, 2-1. Come on. All the dogs are out there just barking up a storm right now.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got 2-1 count. 130 good people watching right now, too. Strike right there.
Yeah. Check swing.
Here's a pitch. Fly ball deep left center field. Simpson back chasing it. Climbs the wall. Hits off his glove. Did he catch it? Are they call? Oh, my God. It hit off his glove. Bounced off the wall. He caught it. That'll be a double for the hitter right there. That's going to put him on second. What an effort. I thought he actually hit off his glove, went in the air, and he caught it for an out. But it hit his glove, bounced off the wall, ricocheted down into his phone. Wow. Boom.
Wow.
And he knew it was off the wall because he came up firing into second base as quickly as he could. 12 subscribers to go to get to our 150 tonight. All right, we got Langford up there to hit. 1 out in the inning. Lefty on righty situation. Ball upstairs. That's 1-0. Pitch comes out. Well, that was pretty. 1-1. Lefty's got a nice motion here. Seymour. Langford in there twirls his bat 72 times, I think. Good Lord. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 1-2. He gassed him. Went up top at 91 for him. Langford is a breaking ball hitter. He's hitting .310 on the year off of breaking balls. I'd definitely stay away from the curveball right here.
Yeah.
Stay on the heat or keep taking a lot off. Swing and a miss. Wow. He went up with gas and got him a go. Went up the ladder. Zips, ZYPZ. We are in the bottom or top of 3. Top of 3. Texas Rangers on the road at the Tampa Bay Rays live here watching on the channel. Let's go, YouTube. Get us up to 200 plus watching. Send them over. Here comes Duran right now. Ezekiel Duran, 274 on the year, 12 home runs, 57 RBIs, grounded out his first at bat. Ball upstairs, 1-1. He's been dropping his shoulder a little bit lately. There's been some. They did a lot of pregame work with him in the cages they were showing, talking about some of his work, shoulder dropping a little. There's a pop-up. That was right down the middle. He popped it up over to right field. He was behind that and went under it a little bit. All right, we are going to the middle of the 3. At the end of the 3rd, we're going to talk about a great presentation by DK Baseball Clinics, which I'm looking forward to talking about. We're here with a person who knows everything about over at DK, and we're going to talk more about that throughout the game. Tim McCullough is here. He is a fantasy sports guru, a baseball lover, and a person who brings a lot of magic to a lot of places, which we are very proud to be partnering with them. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd. Diaz, Aranda, and Caminero will be coming up. 150 watching. If you're brand new, say hello in the chat. Say hello in the chat. We'd love to welcome you in. Interesting game so far. All that energy in the first inning. Then all of a sudden, we got it quieting down here.
And now we got a pitcher's duel.
And now we got a pitcher's duel.
I'm joking.
We may for the balance of the game. It looked like it was going to go over easily. Not JP11 just subscribe to the channel.
Well, we still have a ways to go.
Yeah. That we do. That we do. So we'll see how this one's going to roll.
You know, right. And, you know, if Tampa Bay is doing a bullpen game, that's what it looks like, anything could happen.
This is true. Anything could happen. All right, I'm going to take a quick break, get a quick drink. We want to say thank you to a couple people that support us. We'll be right back, everybody, with Tim and I and more Tampa Bay taking on Texas.
Hello, everyone. It's Chris with Park Hopper Choppers. If you're headed down to Central Florida and you need a mobility scooter, give us a call, 407-989-9618. We can bring it right to your resort, right to the park, or right to your Airbnb, no problem. We were voted best mobility scooter rental in Central Florida by my mom. Give us a call.
If his mom said it, you know it's got to be good. Henry to Humble, welcome in. Says he's new. Welcome in. All right, let's do it here. Bottom of third. Diaz up there, ready to rock it. First pitch swinging, popped it up, left field, very playable. That's an out. That was one real quick. One out in the inning. That's going to bring up a Ronda. He's 1 for 1 with a run scored. He had that banging double his first at bat. What is she showing on there? I've got the Tampa Bay broadcast. She's showing waffles or pancakes or beignets? Blueberry beignets? I don't know. It looks good. Something to find when I go to a Tampa Bay game. First pitch comes in, that's a strike. We had some great food out in Cincinnati on our that was the last trip we just did a couple of weeks ago. My son and I went out to Cincinnati and had a great game out there. We got invited out there by the Reds to throw out the first pitch. My son threw out first pitch. So that was pretty cool. And nice to be on the field and just be a part of all the festivities. And then the food was great. Ball upstairs, 2-1.
Yeah, I was just in Cincinnati myself. In fact, I think I went right after you.
It's a nice little town.
Yeah, it is a nice little town. Oh, and then after the day after the game, I went to Canton to the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Very nice. Yeah, I want to go back up there. It's been a couple years since I've been up there. I really want to go up there. 2 balls, 2 strikes right now on the hitter. Cincinnati's nice, but they don't pick up their leaves. There's too many leaves laying around. Strike 3 on the corner. Strike 3 on the corner. He painted it. 2 outs in the inning. I tell you what, this announcer is destroying these beignets. He already had 1 serving. Now he's getting ready to eat the second one. Blueberry beignet, I guess, is what they are. That's what it looks like to me. Maybe or a pancake with some big blueberries. Every it seems like now every stadium has their little unique thing that they do.
Oh yeah, well, they all do, pretty much.
Swing and a miss.
Really gross looking stuff though.
Oh, there's good and there's some bad. Caminero 0 for 1 tonight. That lobster roll up in Boston is fantastic. I love that. We had that recently.
That's a good. But I've seen some really strange stuff like that. Donut burger. Donut burger.
Donut burgers are out there. Yep, I haven't tried them yet. I would try that on a glazed donut. Ball down low.
Would, huh?
Yeah, I'd give it a shot.
You're a brave soul.
We had, I think the best food that we've had so far has been, without a doubt, New York Mets game. Unbelievable.
I have not been to Citi Field yet. I have got to get to Citi Field.
The food was astronomically better than everybody else. Ground ball ripped over to short, backhanded, throw over to first on a hop. Got him on the tag, and that'll end the inning. Let's take a break on talking about food for a minute. We'll come back to that. And let's talk about this presentation that you did just the other night for this amazing person, Nancy Nickerson. Could you talk about that?
Okay, so Nancy is a host family. Our family hosts players that are playing, in the Cape Cod Summer League. That's an elite, invitation-only college summer league. And some in 2025 there were 400 players on major league rosters who at one time or another had played in the Cape Cod Summer League. Just to give you an idea of what kind of an elite group this is out there. So anyway, the host families they host the players. They take them in, and they put them up for the summer. They feed them. They provide a roof over their heads. They help them get back and forth to games. They provide all kinds of support. Nancy has been doing this for 24 years.
Wow,
Uh,
that's
yeah.
impressive.
Now, in addition to being a host family, she's also the host family coordinator for the Firebirds. That's the team that she's the coordinator for, is the Orleans Firebirds.
Okay,
She also runs their youth program, and she functions as a vice president, a GM, an assistant GM for the team. So she's been involved with the team, um, in all kinds of different capacities.
that's
Um,
impressive.
yeah, and she's a terrific person. What a sweetheart. She is just wonderful. And
And you guys honored her with a presentation just the other night.
We honored her with a presentation last night on the field in Orleans. And I'll try and get some pictures to you. I've been waiting for pictures to come in. But as soon as the pictures come in, I'll see if I can pass one along to you. And
Okay.
maybe you can put it up. But
Yeah. Congratulations to Nancy. That's awesome.
yeah, I couldn't really think of a more deserving person. And Wes Hazlitt, the founder of DK baseball. He was a minor league player back in the '90s, and so he stayed with a host family in Canada when he played for a Canadian team up there. And so, when he told me about that, that was who I went looking for. I went looking for a host family, and that's how I happened upon Nancy.
Well, there you go. Nimmo is in the box. He's got 2 strikes on him. He's fouling pitches off right here. Well, I love it that you had that presentation and that she was recognized. And it's great what you do with DK Baseball and taking, acknowledging, and recognizing what people do to a whole new level. And I think it's amazing. Absolutely amazing. 0-2. Check swing. He's just wasting pitches now. We'll talk. We'll highlight that again before the end of the game. We try to do that over here on our channel as part of our support for what DK is doing and bringing their attention to more people out there. Well, is there a website that you would want them to go to, Tim, to check out? Is there video of the presentation or anything anywhere?
There is going to be video of the presentation. We are waiting. The team, actually, the Orleans Firebirds, they did all the video work last night. And actually, I just looked now. They just sent the pictures. I have them.
If you send them to me, I can try to get a couple up. There's a swing and a miss, and Nimmo goes down.
All right, let me see if I can figure that out. Hang on. Send them to you in an email. Would that be best? Okay. Let me see what I can do.
Here comes Berger. He's 0 for 1 tonight. Pitch comes to him. That's a strike. Berger, 19 home runs, 66 driven in. This kid can hit. Swing and a miss, 0-2. He is a big, and when he hits it, contact is crushing. Challenge is he got a lot of missed contact swings. If you're brand new, say hello. We're 11 subscribers from our goal tonight, trying to get up to 150 at least. That would be a beautiful thing. 11 more subs to get there. 0-2 to Berger, inside for a ball. Will there be 9 runs in this game? Right now, they're on pace. No. That's what the momentum has right now, but that can change in a heartbeat. Popped up. Down the first baseline. Eric, please do not do that. Please do not spam my chat. We're glad you're new. We're glad you're here, but please do not do that. 2 outs here in the inning. Lopez coming up. He's 0 for 1. We welcome all friends into here, no matter what team you're on. That's how we roll with our channel. Johnny Corndog, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Pitch comes in. That's a strike. Oh, 1. Fouled off down the left field line. 0 and 2. The hitter calls time. Going to take time for a moment. Use that opportunity. Fouled off the catcher. Good Lord, that had to hurt. Lopez takes a walk around the batting circle there. No balls, 2 strikes. For all of my Disney friends that are in here, we will be live tonight at 10 o'clock with our usual Disney Insomniacs. Oh, ball just missed low, right off the corner. That did not miss by much, let me tell you. That had some nice general movement to it. They're checking on the catcher. I think he's bleeding underneath his chin.
Uh-oh.
And he is bleeding. They're going to get the medic out or just something to take a look at him. I guess that bottom of the catcher's mask must have driven back in on that swing. He says he's okay. The umpire wanted him checked out. Jeff Condon, hello, friend. Been supporting me for 44 months. That is a great friend. Hello, Jeff. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry your Red Sox lost today. Tough loss for them.
Oh, well.
They don't play till 10. Just giving Jeff a hard time.
Oh, okay.
That was a rocket right off that catcher's mitt there. 1-2 coming again. Ball inside. Almost hits him. 2 and 2. 2 outs here in the 4th.
I sent you a few of those pictures, Pete.
Okay, let me see if they've come through yet. Yep, okay. Ground ball over to second. Up clean. Over to first. All right, I'm going to jump back over to the other screen here. Try to pull this up real quick. See if we can pull it up over here on the DK Baseball site. And we can talk about what we got on the screen here. There we
There
go.
you go. That player, that's Ryan Hannigan.
Okay.
You remember his name?
I do remember his name.
Yeah, catcher, played for a few different organizations, including the Red Sox. He was the first player that Nancy hosted.
Oh, wow.
And the other player there, that's AJ Beltre Jr. That's Adrian Beltre's son.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Nice. That's the same picture, just a little bit deeper spot.
Yeah.
Okay, we got one more.
There you go. There's me looking off to the distance. And that is the president of the Orleans Firebirds. That's Don Clemenson.
Very cool. Very nice pictures. Thank you for sharing them with us.
Yeah. My
All right,
pleasure.
bring my source back up here. There we go. All right, we're going to take a quick break real quick, say hello to somebody else that supports us. We'll be right back here in just a minute.
Rob and Melanie Striffler by Dream Vacations is an authorized Disney vacation planner. Our travel agency's knowledge of Disney products has earned us the distinction of being named an authorized Disney vacation planner. We were given this special designation by Disney as a result of our agency's ongoing focus and commitment to planning customized, magical trips to Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, and other Disney vacation destinations worldwide.
And plan on that. All right, coming back in here. Velade up there to hit. Gore in as your pitcher. And here we go. Cooper Howard, welcome in. Got ourselves a close game here as far as the play. One inning of explosion has put the difference out there at 3-0. Really, it's been back and forth other than that. Velade's another one, man. He gets around, gets his wrist and his waist around. The balls that he pulls, just wow. Absolute wow. Go Time 76 has just found your channel. Popped up over toward first. That's going to be out of play. Just found your channel. You got a new sub. Well, thank you, Go Time 76. Appreciate you. My go-to when the games aren't on TV, go Rays, he says. Thank you for the $5 holler holler. We appreciate the love. Everything we get goes back into the channel, so thank you very much. You need the Rangers plus 3.5 in the first half. Good luck to you. Ryan Velade, 1-2 count coming to him. Frank Ear, welcome in. Frank Ear is back in the house. Keep up the great coverage. Good to see you, buddy. Popped up again. Boy, he's behind everything, Tim.
Yeah.
Look how long that stride is. I mean, his leg is up in the air forever.
Yeah. He's got a really long swing.
Here's the pitch, 1-2, and he goes the other way. Not surprised as much as he was behind. Fly ball, right field. Went back on it too early. Had to hustle in. Will make the play, and right is Nimmo. Second guess. I hate playing. I can only imagine how domes are. Trying to find the ball up there in that mess.
Well, at least they don't have the scaffolding up there now.
Yeah.
Remember that? With
Yeah.
Catwalks?
Catwalks. God, those drove me nuts. Yes, thank you, Go Time, and welcome to the channel. We're glad you subscribed and be part of our family. Left-hander's going to take on DeLuca now, your center fielder. DeLuca. DeLuca hitting 260 on the year, 6 home runs. Not a bad jump, 6 bumps. Oh, strike on the corner right there. No balls and 2 strikes that quickly. Christian Yue, what's up? How you doing? Welcome in. Christian, how you doing tonight? Ball outside, 1-2. Umpire's involved in just about everything today. He's talking to every player. Mackenzie Gore's out of Wilmington, North Carolina. He was the number 3 overall pick in 2017. The catcher took one off the foot. That's why he's doing it. They just showed me the replay there. Number 3 pick for the Rangers. They've done some good drafting lately based on the reports of what they did. You're a Rays fan. Welcome in. Christian, sub it up. Come back anytime, my friend. With the Rays in playoff hunt, we'll be doing them a bunch throughout the season. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Swung at a... Good Lord. I love it when they swing at a ball that's in the other box. You can't be fooled that much. Spin rate can't be that crazy. Oh, boy. Good evening from Tampa, Go Time says. Chandler Simpson coming up now. He's 0 for 1 today. Lefty on lefty. He's going to try to bunt, and he pops it up. Oh, my God. Get it down. That's an out. That'll end the inning. Tim, what's coming up for DK baseball clinics in the future here?
Okay, well, actually, one of the things I wanted to talk to you about tonight is that you have someone that you are interested in honoring.
Mm-hmm.
We had talked about this the last time I was here, and I wanted to let you know this evening that we would like to sit down and develop a design for a bat that
Oh, awesome.
that you can present to the person that you wanted to honor.
Well, thank you very much. That'll. It's a person who is a former Marine. Well, I guess I should say Marine. You say former, they get mad. They don't like that.
Right.
Marine, once a Marine, always Marine. Marine who served our country and he's done a lot for a lot of people outside of that. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we can
Yeah.
definitely talk about that offline for sure. I would love to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. We can talk about that perhaps tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll give you a call on that to do
Yeah.
that. Absolutely.
Well,
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. It's very humbling.
yeah. I had a discussion with Wes about it, and he feels very strongly that he would like to do that for you as a way of saying thank you for all the support that you've been giving us for the promoting DK baseball, DK BC on your program, and for having me on, and for doing these tributes to the different people that we have presented bats to. It's been a big help to us, and this is our way of saying thank you to you.
Well, I think I also wanted to chat with you tomorrow too about we got a new website coming up, and I had an idea of something I'd like to do to tie into that for you guys. So we'll talk about that
Oh,
tomorrow too.
really?
Yeah, a
Oh,
brand new website will be coming out on the 13th of the month. We're very excited about that.
okay.
Very
Wow.
excited.
All right. Well, then let's definitely touch base tomorrow.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Plus 3.5 cash. Good for you, Cooper. We always like people to cash out. Coming up this inning, Cully, Osuna, Foscue. Tim's going to be with us till top of the hour. That he's got another commitment he'll be doing, but I'm glad he came in for a little bit with us tonight and hung out and brings his knowledge of the game and everything in with it. Swing and a miss, strike two. Man, he went fishing in a pond with no fish on that one. Good Lord. Now, if I'm this pitcher, if I'm Seymour, I come right back at his right like his neckline with his as much pepper as I can give. If he went chasing down that low, his point of vision is off right now.
Well, yeah, up and in.
1-2, straight upstairs, fastball, four-seamer. How fast was it? He's out swinging 91 miles an hour. Take a seat over there. You change that point of reference, and it makes a huge difference. Lamey Gilbert, hello, welcome in. Well, let's be nice to the Rangers. We're going to take that comment down. We try to have fun over here. We'd love you to cheer on your team, but we don't like to take down others. So moderators, remove that for me, could you please? Ball upstairs. Seymour has looked good since coming in. Osuna, your left fielder, he's 0 for 1 tonight. Strike up top. And then you just because of the way you're looking, you're not going to be control that pitch. That's going as a fastball, but that has to be the 1-1 strike. Left-hander Seymour. A left-handed left fielder. A lot of lefts in that right now. 1-2, 1 out. Tampa Bay Rays having a really good year. No problem. No problem. It's just what we don't do over here. You're welcome here at all time. Cheer on your team. What team? Are you cheering for the Rays tonight? I guess. Seymour doing really well since he's come in here. Texas, their pitchers shut things down. We went from a game that looked like it would be a 12 to 14 run game. Ground ball over to first. Fielded cleanly. Touch a bag. 2 outs. Half box goes. Hello. Why can't anybody hit? Well, possibly the good pitching that's going against you right now. Could be what's doing it. Could be anything. Could be just challenges in momentum. Could be pitching coach not working too well. There's a lot of aspects that could be drawing that down. I tell you what, you get 2 or 3 hitters that are pressuring, that can become a cancer real quick throughout your team. And all of a sudden you got 7 players pressuring. And that gets interesting.
Yeah, that's that kind of thing can really can bring an entire team down.
I think the Orioles have gone through some of that personally. Blair's Dedenek. Blair, welcome in.
Interesting thing is though, is that on the manager though for allowing that kind of thing to perpetuate?
I don't know. You know, I've looked at our manager over there. There's a strike, 1-1 count to Fescue. I've looked at the Orioles manager, who's a new manager this year, and there's been a lot of times where I've second guessed what he's doing. You know, certain substitutions at certain times, and sitting people at certain times, pitchers he's bringing in. And I'm looking at the situation, just sitting here, and I'm thinking, you've got to have more data than me, and my data is saying this isn't the right guy.
Right.
So. Like a good example is today when they brought in oh God, the one guy is a reliever. God, I can't even see his name. I'm drawing a blank right now because it was earlier. They brought him in as a reliever to close the game, and he gave up a home run. First pitch. Home run, tie game. To close the game. He should never have been in there. There's strike 3 on a corner. I tell you what, we're gonna call it a night right here. So people can check you out over the DK. They're gonna hear stuff from me. We share at the links and everything all the time. I truly appreciate what you all are doing over there. I think it's a lot of great magical love. I'm humbled that you're willing to do that with us for the Marine that I'd like to recognize. And I just say thank you. And I love, when you come on and bring a lot to the streams with your background and your knowledge. And maybe next time in the near future, we can do this again. And we'll
absolutely.
We'll be recognizing some more people on the way as well.
Oh yeah, I'd love to do this again. Absolutely.
And you wanted to come in also and say, "Go Orioles, not Red Sox." And that was what I heard. I saw an email on that. I wrote the email, but I saw the email.
Okay.
Tim, it's been my honor. Good luck to your Red Sox. My Orioles aren't going to be there this year, so if it's going to be an American League team, let's have it be from the East. So that would be
all right. Well, let's make sure we try and do maybe an Orioles Red Sox game.
Yes, you can see when I'm live. Just hit me up. I'd love to have you on, and I'll give you a call tomorrow. I put a note into my calendar to give you a call tomorrow.
All right.
All right, buddy. Have a good night. Tim McCullough, everybody. DK Baseball Clinics. He is an amazing individual, just a generous guy, extremely intelligent when it comes to baseball, and he brings a lot to our streams when he comes on. We're so glad he was in tonight. Let's get back into our game here. We're heading to the bottom of the 5th coming up. Tampa Bay coming to hit, and it's going to be Williamson, Fortes, and Walls. Williamson, Fortes, and Walls coming up. I have no idea what you're talking about, Debbie Bernfeld. Although I have video of Debbie Bernfeld dancing around in a circle that I plan to use for something. All right, here comes the first pitch. That's a strike on the corner. Sub it up if you're new. We're 8 subs away. 8 subs away here. Bottom of the 5th right now. Ball outside, 1-1. Chupa Cabrera, hello. Is Duran going to hit? Well, I don't know when he'll be up. I don't remember who made the last out. He's 0 for 2 tonight. I'm sure he'll be up again. I just don't know where he's at right now in the lineup. Who made the last out? Foscue made the last out. He'll be the 3rd hitter next inning. 3rd hitter next inning. Thank you, Doug. Fouled straight back, 1-2. Ground ball foul. Check swing. Did he go? No, he did not. That's a walk. We got a walk right there. Tampa Bay is challenging the call. What do we got going here? Spaceship Ears, welcome in. It looks like it hit in front of his foot. Batter was hitting the foot. So they are saying batter hitting the foot. Tampa Bay goes to first. It just caught his foot. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. Left-handers ready to go. Gore going to Fortes. Popped up down the left field line. Left fielder over. Can of corn. He's under it. That's an out. One away. Taylor Walls, your shortstop, hitting 220 on the year. Popped up. Second baseman over. He'll make the play right behind second in short right field. 2 outs in the inning. And we're back to the top of the order with Diaz. Left-hander at the set. Strike right there, 0-1. Franchise home run leaders. He's like 10th right now. Ball inside, 1-1. Just found your channel. My Rays, but also love baseball fans. Do live streams. Well, make sure you're subscribed and come back anytime, Christian. 1-1. Strike right there, 1-2. You're watching live the Texas Rangers versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Glad you're here with us. Come on, YouTube. Let's get 200 watching on this one. Need your help, YouTube. Share it out. Ball upstairs, way upstairs, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Popped up, right field, going to be playable. Diehard Rays fan, love your team. That's important. Love your team. That's going to end the inning We're going to the 6th. I'm going to take a quick break. I'll be right back here in just a minute, everybody. That was kind of crazy. My Rangers thing had disappeared on me. Rangers logo. I had to go find it. Plymouth Rock. How you doing, Rock? Good to see you. Top of the 6th, Diaz, Langford, Duran coming up here for Texas. Wonder if you could hit that QR code from your home and play their 50-50. Seymour back out of the hill, 48 pitches going into the inning. Ball outside, 1-0. Elias Diaz hitting 252 on the year with 4 home runs. Ball 2-0. Go Minnie. Hello. Welcome in to Roberta. Ball outside, 3-0. Pop up. First baseman calls for it. He'll make the play. 1 away. Top of the lineup now for Texas with Langford. He's 0 for 2 today. 280 hitting on the year. Strike right there. It's looking like that now, Eric. It didn't start out that way. That's why I say momentum can change things. Popped up down the left field line and foul. That's going to be out of play. No balls, 2 strikes on the leadoff hitter for Texas. Taking time for the players to get back in play after going after that ball. Left-hander at the set, looks in, kicks and deals. Ball just misses. Popped up. There's an out. 2 outs now in the inning. First baseman's calling for that one. 2 down here. All right, it's going to bring up Aranda. He's 1 for 2 today. Duran popped that one up to end the inning. Aranda, Caminero, Velade coming up for the Rays, holding the lead 3-0, bottom of the 6th. How about that? We'll be right back here in just a minute. All right, here we go. Bottom of the inning here. This is even on. Ground ball tapped foul. Aranda 1 for 2 today. Mackenzie Gore, man, since that first inning, he's just been on fire. One ball, one strike. One ball, 2 strikes currently. Fouls another one off. 1 and 2 remains. Catcher taking a beating tonight. Hello, Dave. Welcome back in. Ground ball hit, foul again. 2-2 up there, wasting pitches. Good job. If you're a Tampa Bay fan, you're loving that. Catcher calling for a challenge here. That's going to be really close. Comes in, just catches the corner. Strike three. That's going to be an out. Caminero now coming up. Right-handed hitting third baseman for Tampa Bay. Gore rocks and deals in the sixth here. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit going to be taken away. Second baseman overplaying up the middle takes away a hit. 2 outs now in the inning. Well, that just happened really quick. One ball, no strikes. Right-hander kicks and deal. Big kick, and he lets it go by and looks at it. 1-1. Velotti's got that huge leg kick that he does. Swing and a miss, strike two. Velotti. I call him Velade. Velotti. Ball in the dirt, kicks away. 2-2 with 2 outs. And there's the strike three call, takes away. That'll end the inning. 3-0 after 6. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back here in just a minute. Top of the 7th coming up. All right, top of the 7th coming up. Seymour's still in there. Nimmo, Berger, and Lopez coming up. Nimmo, Berger, and Lopez coming up. Victor Mesa has been put in right field as a defensive substitution. First pitch, check swing. That's a foul and a strike. Mr. Thibodeau. Hello, sir. Welcome in. Left-hander looks in, kicks and deals. Fouls another one off, 0-2. Oh, 2 line down the right field line. That's going to be foul. Just a long strike. Nimmo again up there, 2 strikes, 0-2. Fouls it off again. Line drive right as a shortstop. That's an out. One away. Swing and a miss. First pitch to Burgers, a strike. Ball outside, 1-1. One, two. Line drive. Gonna go way out to the left center wall. Bang! Off the wall. Burger's gonna be into second with a stand-up double. He racked that thing. One out here in the seventh. We got double action in the Tampa Bay pen. Kelly and Clevenger are both throwing right now for Tampa Bay. Yasnita, welcome in. Says, go Texas. We are 5 subscribers away from our goal tonight. 5 away. Ball upstairs, 1-0. Left-hander Lopez is 0 for 2 tonight. Ball's down low, 2-0. Ball. Ronald Duffney, hello, welcome in. 3 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, runner on second. Ball 4 just misses off the plate. First and second now. And here comes the coach for Tampa Bay. Looks like we're going to get a pitching change. I don't like that. That type of base. That's too much. Looking for a stand for my iPad as we're sitting here. $150. No way. This is definitely a good stand, but good God. Screw in locks. I don't need that. I'm in my studio. They own Jimmy Dean, comma, they own Hillshire, comma, they own so many others. I just need a simple stand. All the ones they have here are huge. I don't need them this big. Buck says that's a good change. Here we go. Now I'm finding something. All right, here we go. 2 on. 1 out. Clevenger in there, ready to go. Catcher's challenging the call. And that is the strike. It will be overturned. Swing and a miss, strike one. Ball down low, 1-2. Fouls that one off, 1-2 still. Two balls, two strikes. Fouls it off. Playing with my lights here for a minute. Oh, God, the iPad falls too. That's just what I wanted. Trying to change my lights. Trying to make it a little bit better. He gets the swing and miss. That's an out. All right. Get the iPad back up here. Osuna now. Batting off of Clevenger. Ground ball to right in front of the plate. Catcher will make the play. That's an out. 3-0 Rays, end of the inning. We're going to the middle of the seventh. Let's do the seventh inning stretch. And we will be right back. All right, coming back in. Did I lose the camera altogether? Did I lose the camera? What's going on here? That is not good. There we go. There we go. I'm like, what happened with the camera? First pitch coming in to DeLuca. That's a ball down low. Two balls, no strikes to DeLuca. 4 subscribers from our Golden Knight. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Popped up, middle of the field. Who's going to get it? First baseman's going to get it. Berger's going to come flying in. First pitch swinging to Simpson. He fouls that off down the third baseline. Ground ball over to short. Up cut, and that's an out. There's the king. I'm not sure what you're talking about, Debbie. All right, here comes Ben Williamson. He was hit by a pitch back in the 5th. First pitch, strike right there. He didn't like it. Was a little low, but no challenge applied. Kelly keeps getting loose in his Tampa Bay bullpen. 0-1 coming in. Ground ball foul, 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Well, that'll end it real quick. We're going to the 8th. Foscue, Diaz, and Langford coming up for Texas. We'll stay here with you right now. What's up, Beast? Welcome in. Thank you very much. That's a heck of a compliment. Thank you. We try to do the best we can all the way around all the time. Broadcast over 100 games a year each year. On pace for 120 this year. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Going at it here. Going at it. Foscue to lead it off. 8-9-1 for Texas. 8-9-1. They're promoting all the Rays things. You refuse to pay MLB nowadays. Well, a lot of people do. You're not the only one. A lot of people feel the same way. They don't want to pay the full rockets on it. I get it. All right, here we go. Kelly is going to be the pitcher of record now for Tampa Bay. Kelly coming in. Right-hander deals. That's a strike right there. First pitch right out. Kevin Kelly, right-hander, kicks and deals. They're going to get a challenge on this pitch. It's going to be close. It was called a ball. Catcher's challenging it. And that's going to catch the corner for a strike, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch coming. Kelly's hard to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Strike 3. You're out.
One out here in the 8th. All right, Jock Peterson in there. He rips one down the right field line. Foul. Jock Peterson sighting. Just when you thought it was safe to go back in the water, here's Jock Peterson. Strike right there on the corner, 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Jock Peterson up there. He's going to try to gas him or he's going to snap it. I'm not sure which way here. And he goes heater upstairs. 93, strike 3. Got him. 2 outs in the inning. Kelly's a deadly pitcher, boy. That sinker ball and that release point and everything. For a 1-inning, 8th-inning type pitcher, he's perfect. Langford fouls that one off first pitch. Strike 2 right there. 0-2 as he lets it go by looking at it. Oh, 2 pitch to Langford. Swing and a miss at a ball way inside and low. Strike 3. That'll end the inning. Bottom of the 8th coming for Tampa Bay. Bottom of the 8th coming. Fortes, Walls, and Diaz due up. Fortes, Walls, and Diaz due up. I should call Pat and tell him the score of his game. We're going to do that real quick. Go into my favorites. There he is. I just wanted to let you know the score was 3-0. for the ATCDB, whatever you do thing.
They're playing?
Yep.
I thought the series was over. One apiece.
No.
Oh, dang it.
There's still a chance for you to get a delicious appetizer.
I wouldn't really hold my breath on that.
Okay. I mean, I'm not giving up on
Did you
yeah.
see the fielding choice made by our shortstop?
No, what'd he do?
He caught the ball, he got the ball and could have easily taken 2 steps and got a runner out at second. But instead, he tossed it to the second baseman, who was at least 100 feet away.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Hail to the Reds. Or the Skins. Wait a minute, I got that wrong. I think I got the wrong sport. But anyway. All right. I was just letting you know your score.
I appreciate it.
All
Thank
right.
you, sir.
Bye. Cakes is a huge Reds fan. They're struggling right now. It happens. It happens. All right. Ben Peoples, the right-handed pitcher coming out. Marshall, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for subbing it up, getting us up to 150. Right-handed pitcher for Texas. 8th inning game, 3-0 over here. People's going to try. He's giving up 2 home runs. He better not do that here. Ball upstairs, 1-0. Fortes up there now, 8-9-1 in the inning here, 8-9-1. You can't win them all. You're absolutely right, Bucks. You can't win them all. I mean, you can, but it just doesn't happen. Ball down low, 2-0. Yeah, I don't know what all that is. He's got a whole bunch of letters and iconic symbols and all kind of stuff. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Trying to step up and smack it right on through it. 2-1 right now, 2-1. The people's champ is on the mound right now for Texas. Two balls, 1 strike. Fouls it off, 2-2. Ground ball ripped over to third. Nice play. Over to first. That's an out. 1 away. Ball was smoked, but that was a real nice play. Here comes Walls. Walls steps in from the left-hand side. Looks to bunt and pulls back. 1-0. Here's the pitch. Ground ball over to second. Charity hop over to first. 2 outs. People's champion is doing a good job right now. Baker getting loose in the bullpen. The Orioles decided to get rid of him rather than keep him and give him a chance at the closing position. That was stupid. Now he's crushing it for the Rays. One as the ball goes high. 2 outs in the inning. 1-1 outside, 2-1. Two one coming in. Called a ball. Catcher says, "Let me challenge it." And that's called a strike. 2-2. Ball outside, 3-2. Ball 4. We're going to get the walk. That's going to bring up a Ronda. This inning's going slow. Ground ball foul. Right-hander at the set. Looks in. Ball outside, 1-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Monteramali, welcome in. I just called Cakes to let him know the score of your game because I wasn't sure if he knew the score or not. Just called him live a few minutes ago. Ball upstairs, 2-2. Fouls it off again. 2-2 remains. The score is Cleveland Guardians 4, Cincinnati Reds 0. Ground ball over to second, up clean, over to first. That'll do it. We're going to the 9th inning. Brad Baker time, the former Oriole coming in. Brian Baker. Wish we'd have kept that guy. So mad that we let him go. There's Cakes right there. We'll be able to put up the A22 CB3 hashtag thumbs up your arm, whatever that sign is, all that kind of stuff. I don't even know the whole thing. Brian Baker coming in. We want to say thank you to all the moderators today for your support and help to make this happen. New subscribers, thank you so much for joining us today. Veterans of the chat, those who have been here before, whether you're in the chat or not in the chat watching Ninja. Thank you so much. Appreciate you believing in us and wanting to come back and be a part of what we're doing. New subscribers are important, but you know what? So are those who come every time. Both of them, 50-50, equally important. Thank you to Go Time 76 for a $5 holler holler, and Jeff Condon for doing his membership recognition for 44 months. Thank you to both of you for that as well. We go to the top of the ninth. Coming up, ATO Bricks, spaceship here says. What we got coming up? Duran, Nimmo, and Berger in the inning. Duran, Nimmo, and Berger. Baker's phenomenal. I didn't want to get rid of him with the Orioles. I was so mad when they let him go and kept other people. I knew he'd be a star, and look what he's doing for you guys. 28 saves this year for Baker. The Orioles didn't need that. They just didn't need it. Probably be 25 after this one. All right, Baker's ready to go. Oh, he's got 28, so it'll be 29 after this one. He's got 17 consecutive saves. Duran up there. First pitch swinging, that's a strike. How fast was that first pitch? 93. Almost 94. Fouls that one off. 0-2, correct. Don't forget, at the end of the game, we will do a recap. We don't just delete the stream. It's a recap. So if you want to listen in to hear what happened, what the stars are, and all that kind of stuff, we will recap the game. Ground ball foul, still 0-2. Edad was not in the stream this morning. He has not been in today. Fouled off again, still 0-2. No air exciting today. Ground ball over to third, up clean. Caminero over to first with a rifle. That's an out. One away in the ninth. According to everybody, the best play on the board tonight was the Rays minus the 150. Looks like those 44% are correct. It's also the under 7.5. 6% of the people chose that. Ground ball foul. First pitch swinging. Nimmo. Iriak. Welcome in, Iriak Jimenez. Thank you for subbing it up. Two more. We get to 155 on the night. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Ball outside. One ball, two strikes. Fouls it off again, 1-2. What's up? My name is what? Welcome in. Nah, Bucks, that ain't gonna happen. The Los Angeles Dodgers are buying enough. Ain't nobody gonna beat them. They're gonna go buy Scooble in a couple days. They're just buying themselves a championship. There's a line drive by Nimmo. That's going to get up the gap, and that's going to be extra bases that goes all the way to the wall. And that's going to be a one-out double here in the inning off of Brad. Big Bad Brad. That was actually a nice piece of hitting right there. I'll be glad when hopefully they can fix that somewhere down the line. I'm tired of that buying championship stuff. All the teams should play on the same level. Then let the talent play it out. Show me a championship. That's a real championship. Football's done that. Look how great football's gotten competitively. Ball down low. Berger up there, big right-hander. Tampa's had a great year, though. You got to give them credit. They've had a great year. They have really impressed me this year. Fly ball popped up, short center field. Center fielder coming in. He'll make the play. Look at Seattle last year. I thought Seattle had a chance, and they just went in and got thumped. The Rays 1 out away from taking this one. Again, don't forget we will have a recap at the end of the game. First pitch, ball right there. Lopez today 0 for 2. He's got a walk. Pringle, hello, welcome in. 1-1. Fouls it off 1 and 2. Don't forget to sub it up on the way out. We got a recap coming here in a minute. Fouls off another one. Nice battle up there by the Texas hitter. One ball, 2 strikes. Ball upstairs. 3 and 2. Correction, 2 and 2. Fouls off another one. Man, it's up there battling. Baker at the set. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, leaping is the third baseman. He makes the play. What a play by Caminero to end the game. Let's talk about it, everybody. This one's in the books here. You're going to have the homestanding Tampa Bay Rays, 3 runs, 3 hits, no errors, winning over the Texas Rangers, no runs, 4 hits, no errors. Tonight's highlights are Seymour with the win. He is 7 and 3, 4.37 ERA. Gore for Texas with the loss, 6 and 9, 4.77 ERA. Baker gets the save, his 29th of the year. For the Rangers, top hitters tonight were Nimmo 1 for 4, Berger 1 for 4, Cawley 1 for 4, and Diaz 1 for 4. Extra base for Cawley, his 3rd. Extra base for Diaz, double, his 8th. Berger, his 16th. Nimmo, his 22nd. Total bases, Berger 2, Cawley 2, Diaz 2, and Nimmo 2. 4 doubles in the game. For the homestanding Tampa Bay Rays, Diaz 1 for 3, a run scored and an RBI. Aranda 1 for 4, a run scored. Velati, 1 for 3, a run scored, 2 RBIs. Double for Aranda, his 18th home run for Diaz, his 15th. Total bases, Aranda 2, Diaz 4, Vellani 4. Make sure you're subscribed. We got a lot of baseball coming this weekend on the channel all the way through the end of the year. Football will be starting in August. We'll be broadcasting the NFL. We're so glad you came and hung out with us tonight and really appreciate what you're doing. As we say in Baltimore, it's time to kick up that kerosene, get that steamer rocking and rolling, sprinkle a little bit Old Bay on that pot. It's time to cook the crabs, because this one, ladies and gentlemen, is in the books. We'll see you next broadcast.